Yo, what's going on YouTube? Yo, I got another crazy video for you guys today, man. Yo, I'm making a video explaining why I don't play Black Ops 7 or Warzone. I know a lot of people have been asking me where have I been, why I've been uploading Warzone videos and things like that. This is the video where I explain why I haven't been playing Black Ops 7. I told you guys in previous videos that I'm going to talk about this and why I haven't been playing it, and now I kind of figure out some things and have kind of all the data together. But the main things I can say off rip of why I haven't been playing this game is it's literally not rewarding. There's no incentive to play this game. It's the same thing every single year. Sometimes I want to just take a year off this game, like with the cycle and a continuous cycle of Black Ops and just Call of Duty. It's the same thing every year, it almost feels like. And I think that a lot of us are probably in the same boat that I'm in, that they just don't want to pay for the same trash every year. It almost feels like we're getting the same trash. But before we even hop into anything too crazy, just go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not subscribed, and make sure you drop a like on today's video if you haven't already. But yo, we're gonna get straight into this video. I'm gonna explain the reasons why I haven't been playing Black Ops 7. I was gonna say 6. I have been playing Black Ops 7 in Warzone because I know a lot of people have been asking. So let's get straight into it because I got a lot to kind of expose in this video. Gonna tell the truth. I know a lot of people have been hiding the truth about this game, and there's some things that we really need to talk about. So first thing first is, man, I know a lot of people have been kind of skeptical about playing Warzone in general. There's so many cheaters in this game, okay? Like, you don't know who's cheating, you don't know who's not. So they added this thing where it's called TPM 2.0 or something like that. And basically what that does is you go into your BIOS on PC, only PC thing, you go into your BIOS and basically turn that on so for a secure boot. And what that does is it pretty much stops any hacks from running preemptively before you run the game. And yeah, it technically works in a sense, but there are some cheats that it just can't catch, okay? Some of these cheat providers are getting so good with, you know, blocking some of that out, still hiding under the door, and they slip right through the cracks. And there's still so many cheaters in Black Ops 7 and just Warzone in general that it's almost unplayable. Once I kind of started noticing that you had to 2-box and 4-box and do all this crazy stuff just to get a game or gameplay, something kind of woke me up about that lately, about when this game actually first dropped. And I was like, you know what, do I really want to do that? Or do I want to just play Battlefield 6 and have some fun on that game instead? Because I usually do just play Warzone now, but that's one of the reasons why I have stopped playing Warzone, because of the hackers, the cheaters just running around, and it's just too much manipulation within the system of how the matchmaking, everything. It's just too much manipulation within the game itself, man. And there's a lot of people talking about this stuff on YouTube, Reddit, everything. You can find this stuff anywhere. So that's one of the main reasons why I stopped playing this game, man. It's just, it gets to a point where, does it really make sense? And I came to the conclusion it doesn't. It really doesn't make sense. There's no point. There's other games to play. There's other content to make. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna be back on Warzone. Not saying that I'm leaving Warzone in general, but for right now, I'm kind of stepping back from Warzone just for a little bit, you know. It's not the end of the world. I know a lot of people are kind of sad that I'm not playing this game. Maybe nobody cares I'm playing this game. They're probably happy. They're probably like, yeah, keep playing Battlefield 6, man. You're doing great. But I have noticed that on Black Ops 7, which we have this like floaty kind of like drunk feeling in the game. And I don't really know how to explain this, but one way I can kind of explain this is, say for example, you're running or whatever, you're running, and then when you go to turn, it's like you're overcompensating for your turn. There's like almost some type of delay or latency, something like that within the game. Now, me personally, I have a high-end PC. I do have a PlayStation 5. I don't have an Xbox, so I wasn't able to test it on there, but I do have an Xbox, or I do have a PlayStation 5, but I don't have an Xbox, so I was able to test it on there as well. I feel like the PlayStation 5 is actually better than the Xbox, so if you're mad, you're mad. But I've tested it on both systems, and what I can say is, from my test is that it's happening more for PC. I feel like it's happening more for PC players rather than people that are on console. So that's why a lot of people have switched back to console. I don't disagree. I feel like I almost wanted to go back to console just to play this game, but I was like, you know what, why am I going out my way to do certain things to play this game? I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna buy the game, you know, on PlayStation just to make this game feel like, you know, something. I just tested it on my brother's account and was like, yes, it kind of feels the same, but it feels kind of better, but it doesn't quite feel right on PC. And that floaty feeling that, you know, a lot of us players are feeling, it's not just me, it's a lot of other people as well too. Like, you can run around and literally feel the like input delay or some type of latency within the game. Now, I have a SCUF controller. I have a SCUF controller with a Control Freak, and I don't overclock my controller or anything, but I have tried to overclock my controller to see if that would help. Didn't notice a freaking thing, because it really doesn't matter to overclock one of these controllers, because it pretty much comes out the box overclock 1000 megahertz. So you don't really have to, you know, overclock this controller at all. So I knew it wasn't really my controller. I tried to do some things where I turn settings down, turn any type of frame generation off and everything like that. As far as like DLSS, I'm running an NVIDIA graphics card, so it's gonna be NVIDIA. Try turning all that stuff off. Frame gen, everything that could slow down or put some type of latency in the game, I turned it off, and I still was experiencing the same thing. Now, like I said, I'll be honest, I did notice that it got a little better, but nothing close to what Black Ops 6 felt like. So when I'm coming from Black Ops 6, it felt super smooth, and for some reason, when I started playing Black Ops 7 again after the beta, the input delay is just like insane on this game. And I don't know if it has something to do with the servers. You won't really feel it much when you're running around like me inside the firing range or anything like that. Like, it feels normal here, but it just doesn't feel right when you're in the actual game. And I don't know if that's because they're, you know, switching the server or something like that, or put me into a faraway server, or they're doing that to other players that I have been reading up on this topic. A lot of other people have been saying the same thing. I don't know what it is, but I just hope that they can fix it, because it's starting to get to the point where it's like, why even play this game? You know what I'm saying? Why even play this game? Now, mind you, I did make a video playing this game already, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, so why did you even play it then? Why play it still then if you were having issues? I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest with you, because Warzone just came out, and that was my first time really touching Black Ops 7 in general, just with the whole integration and everything with Warzone. And I actually got a win on Verdansk. So after that game, I just started, you know, noticing how wacky the game was feeling, and I was like, this just doesn't feel right. Even when I was playing on Verdansk in that video, it felt off too. I could have had a lot more kills, to be honest with you, but I was trying to play it safe just so I can get the win on my first game on Warzone again. So, you know, I was like, you know what, why not? Let's just try to get the win. You know, if we get 20 kills, 18 kills, whatever, who cares? I don't need 40. I'm just want to get the win for a nice, cool video. First win, first game, whatever. You know, those titles, you know how they go. But I don't know, man. We need to figure out why this is happening. Like I said, I turned all these things off. A lot of people are having these issues as well. It's just backing a lot of people off and wanting people to, they just want to stay away from this game right now. And I think that until maybe next year, when we get Modern Warfare 4, that's what they're speculating. Modern Warfare 4 should be out next year. And I'm kind of thinking that I want to play that game. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, I did take a year off of playing Cold War. I purchased Cold War and I didn't play it. You know, I played multiplayer for maybe a week, and then I waited for Warzone. Honestly, I literally waited for Warzone and played that instead. I didn't play Cold War multiplayer really, if not much at all. Just the same with what was that freaking trash game that everybody was playing? That trash game that everybody was playing a little bit before that or after that. Nobody was playing that. I was playing it. So it's kind of just one of those years where I just don't want to play Call of Duty. It's kind of, sometimes the recycling of Call of Duty gets old pretty quick. Let's just keep it real. It gets old pretty quick. And now the real question is, will I be playing Black Ops 7 and Warzone in the future? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I will be playing this game, but I won't be uploading videos on it like I used to. At least on Black Ops 7, I'm not running away from just the Warzone thing or just Call of Duty ever, you know, all together and everything like that. No, I'm not running away from Call of Duty. I'm not done with it completely. I'm not one of those guys, all right? It's just this year, I'm not putting all my time, all my blood, sweat, and tears into just one game. I'm gonna play multiple games, all right? You know, we got Arc Raiders out, we got Black Ops 7 out, we got Battlefield 6 out. There's a bunch of good games to play, and I don't want to sit here stressing myself out playing a game that I know they didn't put any time or work into, and it just doesn't make sense for me or any of my viewers watching me play this. I don't want to put my viewers through the punishment of me, you know, playing this game, and it just doesn't really make sense. Hopefully we can get some future updates with this game. Maybe they figure some things out with their servers. I'm not really too sure what they can do to fix this game, but as of now, it doesn't really look like much they can do, and I'm not going to be a part of it. I'll let you guys have fun. If you guys want to play, you know, Black Ops 7, you can play Black Ops 7, but for me personally, I'm not going to play it as much, but I will continue to play this game here and there, just when I'm just, you know, got some caught up on so many videos where I'm just like, you know what, let's hop on some Black Ops 7. Maybe they want a Black Ops 7 Warzone video. Let's get it, let's run it. But other than that, no, I'm not uploading Warzone every single day. I'm not uploading, you know, just Call of Duty every single time you see me upload. It's a Warzone video. No. And plus, the Warzone videos ain't even hitting like that. Nobody even caring about Warzone right now, man. Nobody care about Warzone. Let's keep it a buck. Nobody care about Warzone right now. Like, this game is on the greater edge of dying. Like, literally dying. But yo, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and watch this gameplay, man. I know a lot of people have been asking for some Warzone gameplay. They're not really asking for the gameplay. They've just been like, oh, why haven't you been playing Warzone? Why haven't you played Black Ops 7? And yeah, that's the main reasons why I haven't been playing this game. It's just, this game's chalked, all right? It's chalked. It's Black Ops 6.5, all right? That's all this game is. But yo, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys took something from this video as to why I haven't been playing this game a lot, pretty much, if any. So yo, if you guys have any of the same issues, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know, love to read the comments and everything like that. If you guys are, you know, experience the same, like, you know, visual issues with the latency and all the stuff like that, let me know in the comments, man, because I'm telling you, there's so many people dealing with this, and it's not being talked about enough. And I haven't even seen any like big YouTubers talk about this topic of as to why, you know, the game feels like how it feels. Like I said, it feels like it's running in mud, feels slow, feels like the latency is just crazy high for no reason. The input delay just doesn't feel good. So yo, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Damn, he almost killed me right there, bro. What's that about? Holy.
We're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Don't know what that kid's doing. He up to something. I don't know what he doing, and he up to something, and he doing something, and he up to something, and he doing something. We got enough to load out.
Target down. Marks remaining operators from that squad. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt them.
Damn.
All right. So where's this guy at? This dude just keep fiending to come back and kill somebody. All right, man, they did. Wait, where's everybody else at, bro? All right, man. This lobby kind of slow and trash, I'm not gonna lie.
Dropping into the area. Watch the sky. remaining operators from the chances. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Bro's using the LC-10. What in the world?
Some of your squad is outside.
All right, where's everybody else at? I want to know. I want to know. Come on, man. Kind of camping right now, but I mean, squads. What can you really do, right? I mean, pick that up.
Still operational in the AO.
Def don't want no sniper. I mean, we kind of held the circle perfectly. Wonder how this spot is. Hey, wonder. Sometimes I wonder who you are. Can we catch anybody running out any of these houses? I don't know where they at, man. I don't know where they at.
Only 2 left. Advise you head to the safe zone. You've got a lot of ground to cover.
All right, 3v1. All right, we won that, baby. Let's get it.